वे रहीम नर धन्य है पर उपकारी अंग, बाटन वारे को लगे ज्यों मेहंदी को रंग। अर्थात जिस प्रकार मेहंदी बांटने वाले के हाथों में स्वयं ही मेहंदी का रंग आ जाता है, उसी प्रकार दूसरों का भला करने वालों का स्वयं का भी भला होता है। जी हाँ, यही शीर्षक है हमारी आगामी प्रस्तुति का, अदर्स वेलबींग। So to know more about it, let's invite our next group of jubilant future leaders. Yes, children, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
काम हो अच्छे हमारे साफ हो, काम हो अच्छे हमारे और नियत साफ हो, है वही इंसान जहां इंसानियत का वास हो, है वही इंसान जहां इंसानियत का वास हो. With these humane and cherishing words, I, Prachi Seni, along with my entire team, accord a very warm and illuminating namaskar and welcome to everyone. Today, I, along with my entire team, is here before you on this special event of Leadership Meet to highlight and familiarize you all with the very need of the hour, others' well-being. Others' well-being. इस शब्द का कोई एक अर्थ नहीं है. यह शब्द अपने आप में न जाने कितने अर्थों को समाये हुए है. वेलफेयर, हैप्पीनेस, चैरिटी, self-sacrifice, compassion, goodwill, love, donation, understanding और ना जाने ऐसे कितने शब्द होंगे जो इसी शब्द के अर्थ को समझाते हैं. परोपकार अर्थात दूसरे की मदद करना और भलाई करना, रोते हुए को हंसाना, शत्रु का भी बुरा ना सोचना, मुसीबत के समय सभी की मदद करना, स्वयं के पास कुछ ना होते हुए भी दूसरे के बारे में सोचना ही परहित है, और परहित इस संसार का सर्वश्रेष्ठ भाव है. Today's program is meant by us to highlight and spotlight the very purpose of others' well-being. So now I would request Chirag to present the beautiful video. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मां कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. इस मंत्र में हम भगवान से प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं कि हे भगवान, इस संसार में सभी सुखी हो, सभी निरोगी हो, सभी कल्याण देखे अर्थात सबका भला हो और किसी को भी कोई भी दुख न सताए. ऐसी है हमारी संस्कृति जहाँ प्रार्थना भी की जाती है तो सबके लिए की जाती है. हम सभी एक समाज में रहते हैं और समाज में रहने का आनंद तभी है जब हम सभी मिलजुल कर रहें और एक दूसरे के सुख और दुख बांटें, क्योंकि सुख बांटने से बढ़ता है और दुख बांटने से कम होता है. और जब कोई कार्य मिलकर किया जाए तो असंभव कार्य को भी संभव किया जा सकता है. हमारी पुरानी कहावत एकता में बल है, ये भी यही गठबंधन की शक्ति व महत्व को समझाती है. To now explain my words further, I would request Chirag to present the beautiful song Saathi Haath Badhana.
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, एक अकेला थक जाएगा, मिलकर बोझ उठाना.
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना, साथ ही हाथ बढ़ाना, एक अकेला थक जाएगा, मिलकर बोझ उठाना, साथ ही हाथ बढ़ाना, साथ ही हाथ बढ़ाना, साथी रे,
साथ ही हाथ बढ़ाना, साथी रे।
Wow, what a beautiful song it was. Humanity isn't developed, it has to be searched within our own self. For Mahatma Gandhi, humanity was an ocean of ultimate feelings. For Mother Teresa, it was the greatest feeling of love. For Bhagwan Mahavir, others' well-being meant peace and harmony. For everybody, the definition of others' well-being differs. But what doesn't change is that it is meant universally for love, peace, and care. Now I would like to request my dear friends Kanishka and Shalvi, who will help us explore the great personalities who were born, lived, and died just for the welfare of the society, just for Parhit.
Thank you, Prachi. Now I will proceed further.
Well-being people. It takes nothing away from a human to be kind to an animal. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. But Dee, I have a question to you. What is the greatest good?
The greatest good is what we do for one another. This is something that every human being must experience in one inside their life. In other words, if you can just write down one thought, what about me? I would say 90% of your spiritual work, what is greatest good? It's your time to tell what can we do for others' well-being.
Firstly, we can give food to needy people, show concern and respect for every individuals, put others before ourselves, do unto other what we want for ourselves.
क्रोरो ग्रंथों में जो बात कही गई है, कुछ शब्दों में कहना चाहूंगी, दूसरों का भला करना सबसे बड़े पुण्य है और दूसरों को दुख देना सबसे बड़ा पाप. There is huge science behind the other well-being. Let me make you more clear by showing this video.
Sometimes it's easy to feel like the world's getting harder. But if we look closer, on the news, on the web, on the street, we're anything but unkind. Every day, we hear new stories of people trying to make the world a better place. And together, we can make the world that little bit kinder for all of us. It all starts with just one person, you. The thing about kindness is that it's just about the only thing in the world that doubles when you share it. And it's a fact, backed by science. Studies have shown that if you perform just one random act of kindness a day, you'll not only reduce your stress, anxiety, and depression, but your body is flooded with the same hormones that make you and the person you've helped calmer, healthier, and happier. Serotonin, which heals your wounds, helps you relax and makes you feel good. Endorphins, which reduce pain. And oxytocin, which reduces blood pressure and makes you feel more loving and loved. You'll both be more energized, feel less aches and pains, more confident, and could even live longer. And if other people see you helping someone else, they'll be filled with those same feel-good hormones, meaning they're significantly more likely to pay it forward. Like taking that extra moment to hold the elevator for someone, spotting a coffee for a stranger who's just a few cents short, giving your neighbor a hand with their groceries, even just smiling and meaning it. It doesn't take much, but it can make a huge difference for everyone. Those people you've helped will help other people, and those other people will help even more people. And those random acts of kindness can start a chain reaction that can spread across an entire community, a city, a country, and with enough of us, the world. Now, isn't that the world we all want? And it all starts with one.
Oh, what a great video it was. By watching this video, I only want to say, a single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. An individual may feel that his role may not be enough, but that's not true. ये अपना है, ये दूसरे का है. ऐसी छोटी सोच उदार लोग नहीं रखते, वह पूरी दुनिया को अपने परिवार जैसा समझते हैं. So here are some examples of some famous personalities who bring smile on someone's face.
मैं हिंसा का विरोध करता हूं क्योंकि उससे पाया हुआ समाधान बहुत कम वक्त के लिए होता है और उससे पैदा हुई नफरत हमेशा के लिए.
दुर्बल लोग कभी क्षमा नहीं कर सकते. क्षमा करना तो बलवानों का गुण है.
अपने आप को खोजने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है अपने आप को दूसरों की सेवा में खो देना.
अपने उद्देश्य में दृढ़ विश्वास रखने वाला एक सूक्ष्म शरीर इतिहास के रुख को बदल सकता है.
One evening, a gentleman came to our house and said, "There is a Hindu family with 8 children, have not eaten for a long time. Do something for them." And I took rice and I went immediately. And there was this mother. She took the rice from my hands. She divided it into 2 and she went out. When she came back, I asked her, "Where did you go? What did you do?" And one answer she gave me, "They are hungry also." She knew that the next door neighbor, a Muslim family, was hungry. What surprised me most, not that she gave the rice, but what surprised me most, that in her suffering, in her hunger, she knew that somebody else was hungry.
Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa is one of the great example of others' well-being. Mother Teresa's message was simple. The poor must know that we love them. She touched lepers and took care of those with AIDS. She encouraged and others are really see the poorest by going out and meeting them. She cared for those in need with her selfless actions. She always said, "Never worry about numbers. Help one person at a time and always start with the person nearest you."
जब हम अदर्स वेलबींग की बात कर ही रहे हैं तो हम गांधी जी को कैसे भूल सकते हैं. Once Gandhi ji has said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." His non-violent help and of British rule in India and influenced modern civil disobedience movement, and because of him, India reached independence through a philosophy of non-violent and non-cooperation.
छोटे छोटे संकटों से मत डरो, बस चलते रहो, संकट से दोस्ती करना सीख लो. This was said by सिंधुताई सपकाल. सपकाल ने असहाय आदिवासी ग्रामीणों के समुचित पुनर्वास के लिए लड़ने का फैसला किया. उनके प्रयासों को वन मंत्री ने स्वीकार किया और उन्होंने वैकल्पिक पुनर्वास के लिए उचित व्यवस्था की. उन्होंने 84 गांव के पुनर्वास के लिए लड़ाई भी लड़ी.
The example of Mother Teresa, Gandhi ji, and Sindhutai is all pearl gold. Let me tell you that the humanity is no village thing.
No, I don't know about her, but it seems very interesting. Can you let me know about her?
At the old village of Priyatami is doing this well-known category in village of Tamil Nadu. They use huge vessels to cook traditional food. After cooking the food, it is used for filming the video. The food is served to old age home and office in the village. Wow, what a great lady was. Let me give you one more example. Either I will come back wrapped in it or I will come back by hosting. I will come back for sure. Do you know say this famous line?
Oh, is it he, a great Indian Army officer Vikram Batra?
Yes, officer like Vikram Batra, ASI Baburam, who recently got Ashok Chakra, and Vipin Rawat, and many more are the greatest example. They tell us that they serve for country and die for country. Our army is always there on the border, no matter there is hot or cold. They are the only reason that we are sitting safely in our home. They are always there with a smile and slogan in their mouth, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Oh, what an emotional and heart-touching video it was. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step in our life. So here are some real-life examples of heroes. Let's explore about them. So firstly, let me tell you about Harikala Haji Baba, the orange selling educator. It all started with the orange foreign tourist couple asking Harikala Haji Baba of Mangalore the price of oranges he was selling in English. As he could not understand them, he felt embarrassed at his lack of education. This made him take a decision to build schools so nobody faced such an embarrassment. Haja Baba's of Children's School, he was awarded the Padma Shri for his efforts. Chultim Chonjo, the Mountain Man. Social activist Chultim Chonjo received the fourth highest civilian award, Padma Shri, for single-handedly constructing a 38-kilometer stretch of road from Ramjak to Karagak village in Ladakh. He bought a very heavy construction vehicle to build the road with the money he had saved by his own.
Age is just a number for this 105-year-old Padma Shri awarded Pampana. She is an organic farmer. She comes from a generation of farmers who believe in doing the hard work themselves. She owned 2.5 acre farm in her village. Over the years, she worked closely with the Tamil Nadu Agricultural University. Wow, what a huge inspiration.
Seriously, she is such a huge inspiration. But ये तो बड़े लोग हैं. हम कॉमन पीपल अदर्स वेलबींग के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं?
For all of us. तो क्या हुआ कनिष्क? बस सॉन्ग नहीं सुना, तेरी आवाज पे कोई ना जाए, एकलो चलो रे, एकलो चलो रे. वैसे ही हमारे कुछ साथियों ने आपके सामने बताया है कि कैसे उन्होंने अपने लेवल पे दूसरों की भलाई करने की कोशिश की है.
The dog is feeling so hungry and trying to eat the plastic waste. So I will stop the dog and give it chapatis and milk to eat.
यार फोन देख के मैं बोर हो रही हूँ. चलो ना बाहर चलती हूँ. थोड़ी सी ठंडी हो रही है. क्या पता वो मिट जाए. Oh, such a cute dog. इसका नाम क्या रखूं? कैडबरी. वैसे भी ब्लैक ब्लैक है. देखते हो कुछ खाने को पड़ा है तो. हाँ. ये लो. यार अभी तो बहुत ठंड हो रही है. तो इसको ऐसा करती हूँ घर ले चलती हूँ. चलो इसको घर लेके चलते हैं. चलो इसको कपड़े पहना देते हैं. वाह इसके कपड़े भी अच्छे लगते हैं. चलो खेलते हैं. कैडबरी. ओह स्मेल कर लो फिर आप इसको खाना. देखो आपको सब टॉयज में से मेरा क्लचर पसंद आ रहा है. मुझे क्लचर क्यों चाहिए? ले लो. देखो आपकी न्यू लीश. कैडबरी दही पी लो. फ्रेंड्स आप लोग भी ऐसे किसी भी स्ट्रीट एनिमल को हेल्प कर सकते हो. अगर आप अपने घर नहीं ला सकते तो आप बाहर उनको कुछ खाना या शेल्टर के लिए कोई चीज दे सकते हो. जैसे आप डॉग्स के लिए उनके लिए रद्दी या मिल्क या रोटी कुछ भी दे सकते हो.
Oh, really? Such a great example they had set among us.
the types of human in this world. One say that if you do not study, you will be end up like him. Another say if you study well, able to make the world. Now it is up to you which you to be in your future.
दी, मैंने तो सोच लिया है, मैं हर बार अपनी लाइफ में पॉजिटिव बात ही चुनूंगी और मैं तो आप सबको भी यही कहूंगी कि हर बार अपनी लाइफ में पॉजिटिव बात ही चुनें।
Yes, we will study hard to make better future for them. With this, I would like to end up PPT here.
The more we take the welfare of others to heart and work for their benefit, the more benefit we derive for ourselves. This is a fact that we can see. Thank you. Over to you, Prachi.
Thank you, Kanishka and Shalvi. The information that you provided was really mesmerizing and heart-touching. Humanity is the present need. There are so many humans, but no humanity, no human feelings, nothing. It takes nothing away from a human to be kind and loving towards others. Truly said that humanity is the one and only language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. To explain you more about humanity, I request Chirag to present the amazing song Insaan Amul.
काम हो अच्छे हमारे और नीयत साफ हो, काम हो अच्छे हमारे और नीयत साफ हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास हो। काम हो अच्छे हमारे और नीयत साफ हो, है वही इंसान जहाँ इंसानियत का वास हो।
Really, this song touched our hearts. The purpose of human life is to use the mind, body, and speech for helping others. Researchers indicate that those who consistently help other people experience less stress, enjoy higher levels of mental health, feel more connected to their spirit, and feel more grateful for what they have. Life is all about giving. It is all about contributions and donations. Donations can be made in different respects, but in each way, it makes someone feel special. Donation can make someone see. It can make someone move and dance. It can even save and create somebody's life. और कहते हैं ना कि अंगदान तो महादान होता है. Now coming before us are group members who will show you an act on organ donation.
Hello everyone, my name is Ritvik and I would like to tell you all about how organ donation comes to existence. The first ever organ donation was done in 1954 when Ronald Lee Herrick donated a kidney to his identical twin brother. Dr. Joseph Murray conducted procedure for which he has won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1990 for advances in organ donation.
Yes, and after this, liver, heart and pancreas transplant were successfully performed in late 1960s, while lungs and intestinal organ transplant procedure began in 1980s.
And that's how we climbed another step in saving people's precious life.
Do you guys know that one brain dead donor can save up to 8 lives of people suffering from end-stage organ failures, which is completely astonishing.
In year 2020, 36,500 organs were donated, by which 33,000 lives were saved.
Wow, that's amazing part. I wonder how many organs can be donated by a living brain donor. I bet the number will be less than 8.
Yes, you are right, Ritvik. A brain living donor can donate only up to 5 organs, which include one of your kidneys, a liver lobe, a lung or a part of lung, a part of pancreas and a part of your intestines.
Well, can you guys tell which is the most donated organ?
I think kidney.
You are absolutely correct, Parth. The researchers have found that 1,56,089 kidneys were donated from deceased individuals in the United States from 2004 to 2014. However, these numbers are pretty low in India.
Organ transplantation seems to be pretty difficult task. I have heard that lungs are the most difficult part to transplant.
Yes, but it's an act of kindness because the donor donates an organ to a person whom he doesn't even know.
You are right, true. Organ donation is a very honored act for others' well-being. And Mumbai is currently leading in the numbers of donation in India.
Just imagine if a person is blind since birth, and if someone donates him an eye, that person would be able to see this beautiful world.
To encourage the people of the country about organ donation, National Organ Donation Day is celebrated on November 27 every year in India.
And the best thing about organ donors is that they don't do it for money or anything else. Taking money in return of organ donation is completely against the law. So this makes it an act of pure kindness.
एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल। एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल। तुझे के होठों को देकर अपने गीत, कोई निशानी छोड़ फिर दुनिया से बोल। एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल। ला 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 ला।
Humanity can neither be sold nor be bought. It is grown in the garden of our heart. And where there is humanity, there is kindness, there is nobility, others' well-being will itself initiate. In our day-to-day lives, there are certain situations which come before us and we are required to make a decision. In those situations, if we take pause and ponder upon, then I think that we would be able to make a better decision for ourselves as well as for the society. It's never too late to transform ourselves from somebody who is self-centered to somebody who lives for everybody. So let's transform for Parhit. So this was all about humanity, others' well-being, Parhit and Parupar. This is not the end. This is the beginning. I have full faith that we'll continue this journey of living and helping everybody around us. From today, we'll start helping, thinking and caring for everyone more than we used to do before. So this was all from me and my team. Thank you. Namaskar.
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है।
Thank you. Well done, dear students. I'm sure, dear audience, through this scintillating performance, we all have learned a lesson that the more we care for the happiness of others, greater is our own sense of well-being. And now, I would like to invite the teacher facilitators of this group to share their experiences with us. So coming first before us on the screen is Ms. Deepika Somvanshi. Over to you, Deepika ma'am.
Namaskar, ma'am. Namaskar, sir. So, myself, Deepika, TGT Maths in this school. While preparing this presentation, me and my team learned a lot about others' well-being. Thank you, ma'am.
Great. And the next coming before us is Mr. Anuj. Over to you, Anuj sir.
नमस्कार मैम, माई सेल्फ अनुज पांडे, टीजीटी सोशल साइंस। मैम एट द एंड मतलब इसकी लर्निंग के बाद मेन ये था कि आपके जो मैम हैप्पीनेस है ना, वो किसी मटेरियल में रिलाई नहीं करती है। आपकी हैप्पीनेस हमेशा गिविंग में, यू हैव टू गिव। और आपको स्टार्ट लेना पड़ेगा. इंडिविजुअल यू कैन डू. Didn't wait for someone else. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Thank you so much. Now, may I have the honor to call upon IPS retired DGP Meghalaya Shri S.K. Jain ji to put forth his expert comments. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Prachi, our prodigious girl, and your team for giving us this wonderful presentation on Parhit. That means going beyond yourself. And you were able to very well bring out that this Parhit extends beyond humankind by bringing examples of somebody creating a shelter for dogs, taking care of animals and other things. It only shows that Parhit applies to all life. And we all remember that life is interdependent. Do we realize how many elements of the nature support us during our life journey? Just imagine, can any one of us say that I can live independently? Even for something like something basic which propels our life, oxygen, we depend on trees. So trees do a great favor to us. And we can give back to the trees. We can return the favor. So life is about giving, which one of your sir, Anuj, said about giving. But in nature, whatever you give, nature gives you a return gift. Everything comes back to you. A good deed will always come back. It may take some time. Only two small messages. Parhit requires little bit going out of your own comfort zone. सुविधा से तो हम सब चल सकते हैं, लेकिन अपनी सुविधा से बाहर निकलकर किसी की मदद करना, कुछ भी करना जिससे कि लाइफ को आप सपोर्ट करें, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. और सेकंड है वर्ड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी को उस तरह से नहीं देखना कि हमें अपना ड्यूटी करना है. लिटिल डिफरेंट. My ability to respond is responsibility. जरूरी नहीं कि मैं हर बार सफल होऊंगा, लेकिन क्या मेरे में क्षमता है, मैं अपने चारों तरफ के वातावरण में कुछ देखता हूं और उसमें कुछ करने की जरूरत है. Do I have ability to respond? If I exercise that ability, whatever may be the result, I am doing Parhit. So remember these two words, going beyond your comfort zone and ability to respond. बहुत मजा आया सुनने में. डिफरेंट एग्जाम्पल दिए आप लोगों ने. और लास्ट was about organ transplantation, that even in death one can do Parhit, even in dying. In one of the presentation, or maybe initially, if I'm correct, Sagina madam had shown a tree in autumn. Was it you? Sagina ma'am had shown, or someone had shown?
That was Himanshu.
Himanshu. Now, that triggered some memories. You know how much beauty is there when we have colors of fall. जब पतझड़ का मौसम आता है तो पत्ते अलग अलग कलर्स के होते हैं. And I had the opportunity to visit one of the national park, Algonquin Provincial Park in Canada, and I was taken to witness the colors of fall. जब पतझड़ के समय में पूरा जंगल अलग अलग रंगों से भर जाता है, उसको देखने के लिए हजारों, tens of thousands of people queue up and they spend their days together. और ट्रैक करते हुए आप देखते हैं कि वो पत्ते झर 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 नीचे गिरते हैं. You know, it was such a poignant experience. मैं सोच रहा था कि मृत्यु में भी यह जो पत्ते हैं ये लाखों लोगों को कितना आनंद दे जाते हैं, कितनी खुशी दे जाते हैं. It was such a beautiful thing. Just imagining, just being there, seeing these falling leaves, and you feel so happy. No, not because they are falling. They'll come back in other form. But thousands of people get attracted to see that and feel happy and connect with nature, connect with life. So organ transplantation example was a wonderful way of telling how all life is connected and can be connected. Thank you, team. Thank you, mentors, for giving us this wonderful presentation. My best wishes. Thank you.